Leaders in Residence has really influenced my leadership abilities in a really large way. I never thought of myself as a leader, and coming into this, I thought it was going to be more something that helped you become a leader, but it was really something that really just pushed your leadership abilities. And as someone who didn't think they were much of a leader, I really took to heart everything that we talked about as far as the 5 practices and the commitments, especially when we broke them down and really honed in on the importance of the practices and everything that they mean and stand for. And I feel like that has really made me a better person, because when I wake up in the mornings and I start my day, I think about those 5 practices throughout the whole entire day. And I feel like the practices are not just something that you have to apply just as a leader or in an organization. That's something I really feel like you could use throughout your whole entire life and your everyday life. And I feel like Leaders in Residence has just made me just more of a better person.
Throughout the rest of my life, I'm definitely going to use the 5 practices as I become a leader in whatever organizations I'm in or the jobs I pursue, because I definitely think that using each of the 5 practices in an effective way will help me reach the higher goals that I have in the workplace, or especially anything that I want to be involved in as a leader in the future. I think that each of those 5 practices are going to be something that I'm going to use, and they're going to be dear to my heart because of how effective of a leader they have made me this year, and I know that they will for the rest of my life.
My favorite part of Leaders in Residence is getting to meet everyone in my class and connecting with people in the community and on campus. I'm really close to my family, and being 2 hours away from them is really hard, and so being able to go to my Leaders in Residence class and talking to them has really helped me because they're like my second family.
Leaders in Residence has influenced my leadership abilities by giving me more confidence and allowing me to realize that people are always watching you through your actions and your words as a leader. And I've been involved in leadership programs in the past in high school and through FFA in high school, and they showed me how to be a good leader, but they didn't exactly show me how people look at me as a leader. And so now I'm more aware of that. And I, as a leader, want people to see me as a good example and to see my actions as being worthy of a good leader. And so that's probably the biggest thing that Leaders in Residence has done for me, has allowed me to realize that and want to be a better person so that people look at me as a better leader.
My favorite part of Leaders in Residence was definitely meeting new people and making so many new friends that I've been able to get involved with on campus. Because when I came to college, I was like, oh, I'm going to be in a class with 60 some odd people and not know any of them. But I've taken it upon myself to get to know everyone by name, and I feel like it's really important to know everyone. So I feel like being in the leadership class has helped me get to know more people, not only in that class, but in all my other classes as well. And I've made a lot of new friends on campus that are good resources that I can use in the future. So overall, definitely facilitating relationships and becoming friends with everyone in my class has definitely helped me, and it's definitely been the most beneficial part of the class.
I believe that everything that we have learned in Leaders in Residence has come together, especially within the last month, and it all puts together just like one big puzzle. And I understand now that, this is stuff we're going to use until the day we die. It's not just stuff we're learning to try to get through this class or, please facilitators and stuff like that. This is stuff that, that I've really understood now that it's going to help you no matter what you do throughout life, the rest of college, and especially when you begin a career.
I plan to use what I've learned in Leaders in Residence in the future in my sorority, which is Alpha Omicron Pi here on campus. I intend to run for a leadership position, which would be our Leaders Council. They are like the governing body. I would like to be recruitment chair or maybe even president, or just run for an office once I get older. And I feel like Leaders in Residence has given me the courage to be able to do that.
This is going to sound really dramatic, but it's changed my life and the way that I view leadership. I came into this class thinking that I was a good leader and that I knew everything I needed to know about being a good leader because I got accepted into the class. And as we started talking about the 5 practices and the commitments, I realized that I do incorporate some of those things when I am a leader, but it's changed the way that I view leadership. It's not just about me as a leader, it's about getting others involved and focusing my leadership on other people. Leadership really isn't about yourself, it's about other people. And now that I've been through this class, I'm a completely different leader.